So it is Monday morning?
Yes.
Monday morning at, let's see, about 1:45. Mrs. W, in all of her splendor and beauty, is taking me to the airport. So I thought it was kind of funny how we are well, let's see, the whole thing with the bus.
No.
Can we talk about that?
No.
No, I don't. No one did anything wrong. It's just a very different perspective.
I have ridden the bus a million times. I've taken the coach. I've taken trains. It's just a means of transportation for me.
So Mrs. W, being super practical, she thought, well, it didn't make any sense to drive me an hour and a half back to the airport when she had to go back north, and so she had booked me on a bus. And I don't know, did you mention this to me or did I just forget it?
Well, I asked you about it.
Oh, well, I probably wasn't paying attention, and so I was
He was offended.
I was offended.
He was offended. I thought he's headed south, I'm headed east. Why add 3 hours plus traffic time? And I had another 4 hours to go.
No, it was practical, but in all honesty, it wouldn't enter into my mind to say, well, I need to drive up north. Mrs. W, I'm going to put you on a bus, and you can go through the mean streets of Chicago back to the airport on your own.
I would hop on a bus in a heartbeat. It wouldn't bother me one bit.
Oh, well, we worked it out, and I'm getting a ride to the to the airport.
I didn't mean to offend him. I just didn't even think it was a big deal.
I was not offended. I just, I'm not gonna see you for what, 5 days, and I want to spend as much time with you as possible every last minute. So the thought of riding a bus for an hour and a half with a bunch of strange people, it was not what I wanted to do. It's not how I wanted to park. So thank you very much for all the extra driving.
I'm pleased to do it. She put the dog in the cold room.
The cold dog in the cold room. So all of you fellow Axe junkies or Axe fiends out there, I have a couple Axe videos that are going to be coming up very soon, the next couple days. This one, of all my Axes, look at that. An original Collins, legitimus Hudson Bay pattern, original handle, $3.95. I'm going to do a full, with the original sheath. Woo. I'm going to do we'll do a full workup. We'll talk about this more when I get home, but I'm hoping this is not going to be a problem checking at the airport. What do you think?
I think it will be.
Well, if it is, I think when you go through, you can pay some $25 or whatever, and they will mail it to you.
Oh,
so
well,
I would do
that
it ASAP.
Okay.
In case you have an issue.
And I have another one that I think is just as interesting as this that I'll share with you. It's in my courier bag.
Actually, baby, because I'm going to go meet a friend for coffee now, if you have any issue, I will come back to the airport and get it from you, and then I can just mail it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep your phone on.
I'll keep my phone on.
So are you going to miss me?
Terribly. I wish you would stay.
When will you be back?
Sunday.
Sunday. And I'll pick you up?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jack uploaded a video of the Mother Earth News Fair. We uploaded them at the same time, and it's really interesting to see your perspective and see the whole thing through your eyes.
I have lots of time lapses.
Well, I think you did a really great job in that video, so make sure, I'm going to put a link to that in the subject heading. Make sure you go over and check out Jack's videos, because I think he has a real talent for this, and in a year or two he's going to be better than I am, I have no doubt. I have to say, Mama, this is much better to have you bring me here than
to crank the sun and dry our hair.
Can you grab
before we go? No time to lay around. We'll come back someday.
Keep recording. Alright, drive safe, guys.
No time to crank the sun and dry our hair before we go. No time to lay around.
So just informed that my flight was delayed, not too long, just an hour and a half, so it'll give me a little time to catch up on some video editing. This is a very, very, very long line. So I've got about 45 minutes to kill before my flight leaves. Let's go see if we can find something good to eat. I don't know that we're gonna get real authentic Chicago deep dish at the airport, but you never know. I have two choices, Chili's or McDonald's. Chili's it is. So it's not gonna be Chili's after all. I just got a text message from United. They switched me from the B concourse to the C concourse and delayed me another hour. So maybe there'll be a better option in the C concourse if I can find it. This airport is enormous. Concourse C, where the Navy is invading the airport. They're everywhere.
No time to change our minds. The pricks are always on our heels. No time to fight about it. This time we can't be late. I was driving, taking chances.
McDonald's. Should have stayed at Chili's. I've been to a lot of McDonald's. I don't think I've ever been to one with a ruder cashier than that. I haven't had this for a while. It's actually pretty good. It's really good.
Walking way too far out on some broken branches. Sometimes where you're going is hard to see. I always knew there was something missing. They said no one could ever get me to sit and listen. I was always trying to leave. Baby, it got away from me.
I am glad to be home.
It got away from me.
It is so nice to be back home. It's just, well, I'm excited about it, but the Heart Racer and Miss Pants, they're excited about it too. I always worry about them when we're gone. We have house sitters, but you know how it is when you're away from your family. So, a lot of you have asked, how can we call Miss Pants Miss Pants? Well, Miss Pants has shaggy fur on her hindquarters, and when we took her to the vet the first time, I guess they refer to that as a dog having pants, so that's where Miss Pants came from. We had a wonderful time on the trip. Man, the folks from Wisconsin, I mean, every time we go up in that area, the Midwest people they're just wonderful. And so is the South. I mean, everywhere we go, we just meet the most wonderful, wonderful people. And maybe you don't know this, but early in the channel, when I first started making videos, we did a question and answer at the fair, and something that came up that I talked about a little bit was when I first started doing these videos, it was a hobby. It was, YouTube was very different 9 years ago, whenever it was that I started. And it has incredible what it has turned into, and how it has changed our life in respect of the opportunities it's afforded us, and the wonderful people that we've got to meet. And it's just, I'm so grateful. I feel so blessed, and I'm so thankful to be able to do this. And I can't thank all of you enough that have supported me, new subscribers or subscribers that have been back from the Wranglerstar days. And I want to say thank you. The heart racer, there she goes on a tear. Let's see, what is it? There's a couple things I wanted to talk about. So, here it is. Just before I left, I spent a couple days, and I've just about got completely rebuilt my studio. Desks, audio system, soundproofing, all of that. And that's something that I wanted to kind of share with you. There's a lot of up-and-coming YouTubers or people that want to get into this that had a lot of questions on camera equipment, audio, video editing. Would you like to see a video on that? Kind of a walk around and how I've set things up. It's not the best way. It's just what I've learned over the years. Another thing that I want to do is I have a couple of really special little axes that were gifted to me. One of them is in need of restoring. That's something I want to do here too. So what would you like to see today? Because I have to make a decision. Should we do a video on the studio, or should we do an axe video? Let me know in the comments, and when this goes up, I'll watch them, and when I see the majority, that's what I'll do today after breakfast. But thanks again for your support. Don't forget, if you like these videos, to give it a thumbs up, and commenting is always appreciated. We read the comments on the new videos. And I guess that's about it. I have 4 long days until my family rejoins me. It's just not the same without them here. But thanks for watching, and thank all of you who made the sacrifice to bring your families out to meet us. We really appreciate it, and appreciate all the support. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.